Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Rivals of Ixalan. Still on the quest to just do 4 drafts and have 1 draft of each tribe. So now we need to either be Merfolk or Vampires, which is going to be tricky because, well, those are just 2 color combinations instead of the Pirates and Dinosaurs that are 3 color combinations, and we immediately have Zatalpa Primal Dawn, which is an interesting one. I like this card anyways. It is 8 mana though. Flying, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible, just a bunch of keywords. There's also Forerunner of the Empire. I guess there's Oathsworn Vampire. A 2/2 that enters tapped, or I could take the Golden Demise. I might just take that. Ascend gets +2/+2, so 4 mana 5/5. Okay. Revenant Vampire is a flyer. Yeah, let's take the removal spell. I guess there's no super exciting first pickable Merfolk out of this. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. Isn't that like a really good card? There's also Impale. There's Bombard. There's the Signpost uncommon for blue-white. You could do the flying thing. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to be Merfolk. There's no Merfolk or Vampires in this entire pack. I take the rare. So we could still be Merfolk. We could still be Vampires. There still could be either one. There's a Woodland Stream, but there is a Curious Obsession, which I do like. There's a Water Knot. I take the Curious Obsession. This would go great with the 1 mana Merfolk that's unblockable. I'd like the Woodland Stream too, but there's a chance that might come back. Now we have white removal that's really good. I'm still just kind of trying to pick the best card in the pack. There's also Crashing Tide. And there's once again no Merfolk or Vampire synergies, but just, you know, we are all of the colors we could need to be. There's our Lizard Friend. There's Jade Bearer. Put a +1/+1 counter on another Merfolk we control. I guess that's okay. Or there's our Sun Sentinel. These are Pride of Conquerors. They could be good. We have no creatures yet. I guess I would most like to go into Merfolk with the start that we currently have. I don't know. We'll take the Pride. I don't think the 1 mana 1/1 that puts a 1/1 counter on something is... I don't think we would miss it that much in the Merfolk deck. Don't do this to me. There's Divine Verdict. There's Cleansing Ray. There's Everdawn Champion. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt to it, but it is still just a 2/2. I don't know how useful that's going to be. Let's take removal. We can't go wrong with that. If we can't get Vampires, we'll just remove everything. Oh, we have a Merfolk 2-drop here, which is decent. There's a Sun Sentinel that's, you know, playable. Let's take the Merfolk because we do still have the Path of Discovery. We do still have the Curious Obsession. And this can be good with both of those. We have another Merfolk. And there's our first Martyr of Dust. Now we really need to decide. Do we want to be... I would honestly rather be Merfolk with this start, with that Path of Discovery. And the Curious Obsession. I'd rather be Merfolk if I could. So I'm going to take the green 2-drop instead of the Vampire 2-drop. Let's attempt to put these away. Because Path of Discovery, I think, is pretty good. Just any creature you play comes out and is either going to draw you a land, or it's going to explore. We did not get the 1-mana thingy back. We can have a Jade Bearer, I guess. Makes up for the one I didn't pick earlier. The River Herald, Merfolk Water Scouty, the thing that can't be blocked. I guess we're gonna hunt the weak. We might try to hunt the weak. Right now our creatures are kind of weak. I suppose we could open some just bomb vampire type card and get right back. But I don't even have any vampires here yet, just a few non-creatures. Sea Legs, another Hunt the Weak. Could take Sea Legs. So we'd give it to her and use it kind of like a combat trick. I don't know. I'll take another Hunt the Weak. I'll take a Plummet, because flyers are kind of annoying in this format. And it might be playable. We'll take our Lizard Friend. Because we have nothing else going on here. Who's in the pod? Any names that we've seen from other days? Loading. Ah, we got another Plummet. Huatli. There's our Mist-Cloaked Herald. There's our Forerunner of the Legion. We can search for a vampire that we don't actually have. There's Jungleborn Pioneer. Here's a card we're interested in. We might just be...
Face me and be recognized by history.
Might just do this as well. Oh, this is going poorly. Reaver Ambush. Exile target creature with power 3 or less. Nice black removal spells. Moment of Triumph. I don't need another Jade Bearer. We're just not even seeing the Merfolk. I know Huatli's good, right? Snubhorn Sentry is a good card. Well, we can't get... We just can't seem to get good, we haven't seen any of the good uncommon Merfolk cards. So we'll take the Squire's Devotion. Who can't possibly be... Oh, hey, Jungleborn Pioneer. Here's a thing that makes some merfolk. Yeah, there's Bombard. Well, we have some merfolk, and we have some white cards, and we have Huatli. This counts as merfolk, right? Oh yeah, there's another Miscloaked Herald. I think it's too late to start taking that stuff, especially when we have the Huatli. We'll play green-white merfolk. We can do this. Okay, hear me out. Back in Lorwyn, the merfolk tribe was blue-white. So it's okay if we have green-white and call it a merfolk deck. Do I need the relic? I don't think we do. To take another 5-drop. Here's another 2-drop. We have a ton of those. Jadecraft Artisan, am I interested in that? Not particularly. We just keep getting all the same cards over and over again. Well, the Hunt the Weeks are going to go well with the Overgrown Armasaurs. And Pride of Conquerors is bound to be good. The blue-white merfolk in Lorwyn were known for like doing this tappy, untappy type of stuff. Yeah, I guess this is just another 2-drop. It's a merfolk that's lost its sea. I guess I can play the... I don't think I'm playing that. Alright, we have another pack. Oh, hey, this is a merfolk. Polyraptor. Whenever it's dealt damage, create a token that's a copy of Polyraptor. And it's a mythic. Oh, hey, this searches for a merfolk. Oh, that's a merfolk. That's a... Okay. Polyraptor it is. Does this ramp? This does not ramp. This only untaps when we gain life. And merfolk are not about gaining life. This makes our bigger merfolk cost 2 less. And so we might actually want that here. Over nothing else relevant in this pack. Okay. Oh, once again, we have, like, nothing else relevant. There's Aggressive Urge. Well, it has a merfolk on it. I don't think that's the pick. I don't think we need a 4th Armasaur. Do we need... Well, that thing looks like it just ate a merfolk. Well, that counts. We might need 3 drops. Is what I'm getting. We might need a way to splash this. Here's all the vampire cards we've been missing the whole time. Let's take the highest upside card and let's try to splash this. I don't even think I've seen Involving Wilds yet, which is odd given how small of a set this is, but I'm gonna take the mythic. And we have another Champion of the Dusk. That's a really good one, too. Just play it and draw a bunch of cards. I don't know what else I'm taking out of this pack. We really don't need another 2-drop. We don't need another Plummet. We don't need another Armasaur. As I did, I'll just take the rare. Oh, we could take our first... Oh, there's Aquatic Incursion. We could take our first Legion Conquistador. Pack 3, pick 6. I don't know what else we're taking out of this pack. Maybe the Relic doesn't even... Relic doesn't even do the thing. Oh, hey, here's a 3-drop. The Relic doesn't even do the thing we need it to do. These are flying Merfolk. Oh, hey, I got the Merfolk tutor back. Sure. I'll let us tutor our Merfolk. I don't know what's going on anymore. We'll take the uncommon, because we're not playing anything from this. We're still not playing anything from this. We didn't see an Evolving Wilds either. And, well, there, I took Buccaneer's Bravado. So you can't be mad if I don't take it. I don't know what we're doing. Okay. We have a deck. Man, that would be so good to splash. Probably not for this deck, though. Path of Discovery... Yeah, we're just going to have to keep it green, white. We have a lot of 4-drops. How many Merfolk do we have? 7. So that's 6 plus our 4-runner. What Merfolk can I search for? Enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on 4-runner. We need a lot more Merfolk entering than what we have. We have Jungleborn Pioneer. We can search for that. Oh, so it's just 4, 5, and 6. Well, it's not enough to be playing the Jade Bearer, and probably not enough to play the 4-runner. We're not playing 2 Plummets, that's for sure. Moment of Triumph. Okay. Baffling End, Pride of Conquerors. We play the Hardy Veteran? We're how are we semi-lacking in 2-drops? We have the Snubhorn Sentry. Did I not pick the... Whenever I gain life, I can untap this thing. Which works if I give it Squire's Devotion. +X+X, where X is a number of creatures I control. Put a loyalty counter on it for each creature. Alright. The weak Divine Verdict. I don't think we need 3 5-drops. I guess I gotta make one other cut here. We have Baffling End. How many creatures total do we have? 14? We cannot cut more creatures. I might even have to put another creature back. I could, in theory, still run the Merfolk 4-runner. Might not be bad. Fetch the Jungleborn Pioneer, play it, get 2 counters on this. Taxes of 5/4. Alright. What is our non-creature count here? We've got Baffling on Pride, that Divine Verdict, Hunt the Weak. I don't think we need Plummet when we've got 2 Hunt the Weaks and Divine Verdict. I also don't think we need Pride of Conquerors when we're a little bit light on the creatures. Are we a bit light on the creatures, though? Pride gives our whole team +2/+2. Am I playing the Araska Frillback? So 3 mana, 4/2. It probably trades down most of the time. I think we have to cut one of the I got to cut one of the non-creatures. And I guess Forerunner is fine in conjunction with the Jungleborn Pioneer. So am I cutting Moment of Triumph or Pride? Pride is better as a finisher, but quite frankly, we've got Huatli, Path of Discovery, and Polyraptor that are all going to be good in the late game. Moment of Triumph gives us some life gain and is a nice trick to help push damage through early. I think we're going to do it like this. 9 Forest, 8 Plains. Is that correct, though? Because we have double white cards for turn 3. We have double green for turn 5. And whenever we get around to playing Polyraptor. But I think I'm more inclined to go... What's our split here? We do have more green cards, though, too. It's just these... Those need 2 white. Everything else can function off of 1 green. That's why I really wish we just had an Evolving Wilds. And then I'd be splashing the other happy mythic. We got 3 mythics in this draft. I guess because we really need the green on turn 2, we should be playing 9 green sources. And we might not always need double white by turn 3. This isn't going to be great. Oh, wait, hang on. Merfolk. There. We drafted a Merfolk deck. Zeigler is our first opponent here. Oh, hey, we have double white. And double green. And a 2-drop. And enough lands to play out every card in our hand now. It's going great. Now we just need more things to play. No, that's... I mean, okay, technically we can play land, but we need more non-land things to play. Enter the Unknown. I still don't think that's a good card. I mean, even in Lost Caverns of Ixalan, you shouldn't be playing the... Oh, that lets you play an additional land. Okay. I thought it just had a thing explore. Well... we're in a slight amount of trouble because the Dreadmaw is coming down next turn. Right on time. Can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. Cool. We'll have to use a Divine Verdict on the Colossal Dreadmaw. This can kill blocking creatures. Oh dear. That's gonna kill my... this thing. Well, that's gonna kill my that thing. Let's just carry on like it's unblockable still. I mean, it's gonna kill the thing anyways. I may as well do that. So do I kill the 6/6? Funny, you could have attacked my... oh gosh. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Well, I have Divine Verdict. As I block there because I can kill that. And we shoot the 6/6. Don't underestimate this little guy. And we draw all land. Well, we got semi-flooded there. Latchrod. Oh, cool. We have, we've got Merfolk, we have lands. Hopefully we see a few more of the lands like we had last time, but don't get, you know, completely flooded out like that. We did keep an opening hand with 4 lands. Oh, this is good. Trailblazer. I could take care of that. I'm just going to attack. We're just going to be aggressive against the blue-red deck. I'm not even going to block his Trailblazer. Oh, he's got black too. Hopefully he doesn't have Angrath. I'm not going to block this. It walks into tricks. We have a Moment of Triumph. Mana value 3 or less. Alright, we're just going to attack, see what happens. Moment of Craving. I can save it. I have a reason not to. Alright, now I don't have anything going on besides a Baffling End until we get to Polyraptor. Well, I guess if our opponent's not going to play any creatures with 3 mana or less, we're just going to play one of our... We'll play the Baffling End now. Bombard. Alright. Yeah, well, you're not blocking my stuff. You're not playing any creatures, so... Okay. Please don't have a board wipe. There is the double blade. We actually picked it. The uncommon that gives everything -2/-2. Clearly our opponent did not draw that card. Or he did and felt bad for us and wanted us to win anyways. We won with Merfolk that game. That counts. And it's Raynar 345. Did we have him as an opponent in one of the past? This is what I was afraid of. I don't like taking mulligans. I don't like keeping this hand either. We need 2 more land to make any of this. This probably should have been a mulligan, but taking a mulligan on the play just also feels so bad. Never mind. We can top deck another planes, and then I'll just look like a genius. Oh, our opponent has the vampire deck. We saw some really strong vampire cards in pack 3. Alright. We'll play our flying Merfolk. Merfolk can fly, just ask Waterwind Scout. No, don't kill my thing. Oh, that's rude. Why don't you do Luminous Bonds to the Knight of the Stampede? This thing didn't even do anything to you. I guess it got arrested because it's impersonating a Merfolk. Hey. That's not right. If I don't get to have flyers, you don't either, opponent. We either need to win this game quickly or start drawing some of our top-end Merfolk. Or Huatli. I'll take a Huatli. Yeah, that's... Well, it doesn't block that. It doesn't actually block either of them. Cool. That works for me. No, it doesn't block that. I tried to warn you. We'll hold the land because we don't have our poly Merfolk in our hand yet. You, make Merfolk appear. Impale, that's rude. That card's not Huatli. Baffling it. Well, there goes something else. Okay, you have removal. You have too much removal. I'm surprised that's not Huatli. I'm gonna play the land because he could have the discard thing that makes this discard 2. And then I could draw a Polyraptor and then draw a land and not be able to play Polyraptor because I had to discard. Hey! Oh, there we go. Alright. Huatli comes out after all my creatures are dead. Wonderful. We have a Divine Verdict to help protect it for a bit.
If I'm this song's hero, what does that make you? My strength is our strength.
It's just sitting there. Don't worry about it. Same reason.
My strength is our strength.
I still need 2 more turns to get the and you're not playing creatures, so that is fine with me. Okay, now we'll hold the thing.
My strength is our strength.
Okay, we heard you the first 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna get the emblem. That doesn't kill Huatli. That is definitely getting a divine verdict. Now the sad part is Huatli is just gonna die. Whatever.
The bigger the audience, the better.
And now because we do have the emblem, I'm gonna start doing this because we can play creatures and get... I don't need the Huatli anymore. It's done the damage. You just need to not have a life-linking flyer.
My destiny lies elsewhere.
My destiny. Destiny is give me creatures. Alright, there we go. Oh, and it's also a May effect. Stop doing that. Not allowed to have all this removal. We're not going to do that. We'll play the land, though. So now we're kind of working our way towards Polyraptor plus Hunt the Weak on the same turn. And that would make another Polyraptor. 10, 11... What do I need? 12 mana for that? Alright. Out of curiosity, opponent, why are you not attacking me with your life linker? Alright, this is just getting ridiculous. I'm still going to play the land because we could start chaining a bunch of creatures together. Is this when I cast? No, it's just entering, but... This game is getting dumb. The only way this is fair is if our opponent... We have 4 more lands than our opponent. If our opponent has 4 lands... This will be fair. Part of me thinks, because of how much luminous bonding there is in this, maybe I should play the thing that can exile a vampire to... Yeah, the Cleansing Ray! I'm not playing that on a creature that can't attack. Give me a creature deck. I have 14 cards left in the deck. Like, let's go. Dinosaur Hunter. You're not allowed to have that. There we go. And now you start attacking with this. I can't. Frill back. Take action. There we go. We're doing it. The ridiculousness of the Huatli emblem. Play the land. I could Hunt the Weak. He's probably got removal and stuff, so let's just not do anything. I don't want to get caught by any instant speed shenanigans. Oh, you got the pump card too? Okay, well that's still just trades. We've got a Polyraptor somewhere in the deck. I'm bound to find it. Part of me wants to Squire's Devotion and Hunt the Weak. No. It's not worth it. If I can get to a point where I can start attacking, maybe I'll play the Squire's Devotion. Oh, a Menace thing. It gets +1 and oh, it gives it to a vampire. Okay. I don't need to block that. We need to kill our opponent before we run out of deck. Baffling End, so I could just exile something. But I'm going to do this. Let's draw a card. And no more. Because I do need to actually, you know, win this game. Baffling End, get rid of this, please. So after spewing a whole bunch of cards on the field, yet again, let's go attacking. And why do I not have Polyraptor yet? I have 4 cards left in the whole deck. Polyraptor better not be the last card in the deck. I'm going to be upset. Alright, let's do this. That way everything can attack. Maybe. Yeah, I could have... Everything can still attack. Theoretically. I don't have time to wait. I have 3 cards left in my deck. One of which is named Polyraptor. Let's see if we can figure out the other one. Don't I have another one of those 4/4? Yeah, the Overgrown Armasaur. Yep, so one of them's that. And one of them's Polyraptor. Oh, there's no land left. Okay. Okay, you can actually block whatever you want. You can block the Lifelinker, you can block the 3/3 Dino. Whatever you block with trades. So, whatever you want to do here, opponent. Thank you. And we're killing my Merfolk dinosaurs. Two cards left in the deck. Are we going to find Polyraptor? We're not even going to get to do anything with it. I was going to cast it and the game's going to be over. Yeah, we're not going to find... 2 cards left in the deck. That would have been the game for Polyraptor. Okay. Well, at least we have a couple of wins. So it's not a total oh, wait a minute. The cleansing rays, which apparently you can main deck, you know, 2 of them if you want. We can keep this. I think I'll lead with the Jungleborn Pioneer, since we're lacking 2-drops right now. Oh, cool. We have one. Still gonna go with the Jungleborn Pioneer first. We gotta stop some of this aggressiveness. Well, now we don't attack at all. That makes a easy choice for me. Oh my goodness. Now I kind of want to play the Frill back. And then Path of that's just very slow. Can I afford to be that slow, though? I'm gonna say yes. Let's go for it. We're here to have fun, and this thing didn't even get to do anything because our opponent's just like, oh look, I play 2 main deck cleansing rays. Just for the record, Cleansing Ray, if I put that in the deck right now, doesn't do anything. It'd be a completely dead card. So do I go Path of Discovery or Huatli? We go Path. We'll go Pathing first. Not gonna block. Don't want to block, you can't make me do it. That actually doesn't bother me as much as my opponent would think. I will trade with the Deadeye Rig Hauler this guy, if our opponent offers that. Alright. We gotta start blocking this sometime. Traveler's Amulet. Alright, that's not a skip. Oh. Alright, Jungleborn Pioneer. I cannot cast that next turn, so no. I don't want that. Technically, I can't cast that either. But that's good enough to keep. And we do have a Frill back that we can cast. We have Hunt the Weak we can cast. Actually, I will cast Hunt the Weak and kill the Menace thing. Had enough of that. This opponent got a couple lands. He's got 2 unknown cards. Would I double block the Menace guy now? Could give it +1/+1 and double strike. That would kill both of my things. Which would be a little bit unfortunate. But also double strike. That would be the worst thing he could have. I don't want to take 6 damage here either. We're definitely going to win the long game. Yep, I called it. Okay, we need a creature. We have a creature. We need a land. Are you serious right now? You did auto tapper. Oh, you stupid auto tapper. We're gonna keep it. I have a 5/3. I have a 0/3 that's going to explore. I have a hunt the week. I want to play the 0/3. I want to get a land, and then I can also play a 4-drop like Huatli. Alright, let's see what we get first. Because that's the first thing we need to do. Our opponent knows we're stuck on land too, so like everything in our hand is non-land. I have explored one card to the graveyard. Oh, do you have a counter spell? Are you really thinking about doing this right now? Nix 87. Nix that idea from your head. Then again, if he was going to counter something, I guess I would rather he counter the Snubhorn Sentry instead of the... I got a land! It only lets me play Hunt the Week. But it does let me play Hunt the Week. Do we do that? Do we just hunt this? When else am I going to play this? You have a bounce spell? You don't have a bounce spell. I'm going to attack you now. Try not to die before I get to play any of this fun stuff. Try not to concede before I get to play any of the fun stuff. Oh, well, that exploring rare is good. Plus, the Merfolk are supposed to be the ones known for... Well, that's not super true in original Ixalan, but in Lost Caverns of Ixalan, it's... Well, there's Axejaw. The Axejaw... Oh, that's not good. I just had my power flicker. Alright, I can cancel this, right? I'll have to record more games later. Okay, so I am back after that unfortunate power outage. And you'll notice that I have now a 4th win. So what ended up happening is I didn't get to cancel out of the matchmaking. But as the power outage hit, I opened my app using my data on my the mobile version, and I got put into a game right away. So obviously I wasn't able to record that game because I was playing on my phone and not on my computer here. And it was the most unfortunate part about that, other than us getting another win, is that this deck got to do everything that it wanted to do. I got to do all the cool stuff. I got down the Path of Discovery. A couple turns later, I got down the Huatli. Started plussing that up. A couple turns later, got the emblem for Huatli, and got the Polyraptor down. And then I got the Polyraptor, and I got to use Hunt the Week on the Polyraptor, which created another Polyraptor token. I ended up winning that game. Well, I mean, obviously you already knew that. I just said we got another win off camera. But yeah, it was a fun match. And I got to play with all the cool stuff, and you guys didn't get to see it, which is... It makes me sad. But let's get into the rest of the games here. We'll see if anybody else is playing. I'm now recording this at a weird time. So we'll see if we can get... we'll see what kind of opponents we get at this point. Or if we get any opponents. I mean, who knows? Ah, there we go. We found someone. It is M. Marco. Or Marco. Well, I have plays for turn 2 and turn 3. I don't have a white source yet, but, you know... My forest is floating by. Okay, he doesn't know if he's going to keep his hand. This background, this being one of the earlier backgrounds, there's not really anything to interact with or do anything with. As opposed to some of the more newer backgrounds where you have, like, you know, haunted pizza boxes and... puzzle pieces you can push in and light up. We're up against red-white. And I think we're going to go with the Jungleborn Pioneer here, because, well, for starters, it makes 2 bodies. Second, if I draw another forest, I can then double spell these Merfolk. See, this is a Merfolk deck. I've played nothing but Merfolk so far. Oh no, my Merfolk. That had to be a terrible draw. I could swing for 1. Not gonna swing for 2 though, with the Pioneer. Because I feel like he'd make that trade. Alright, I'm fine with that trade. Because now he's got a token that's not bigger than my 2/2. Now he has a 3/3 that's bigger than my 2/2. Riveting gameplay. Also riveting gameplay that I can't get a 4th land, apparently. Oh, this thing can actually be blocked now, so... Now we have no attacks. I don't even have a good double block on the 3/3. So I guess you can attack... Oh. Well, this is getting out of control very quickly. I gotta figure out what we're doing about this thing. Drawing a plains would be... I've drawn no additional lands since the beginning of this. 12 cards in and 3 lands. Well, I can't afford to take 8 here. So he's got a double block, hope there's no tricks. This is the position we're in. Alright, well at least there was no tricks. Ah, more freebooters. And with the treasures, yeah, you can double spell again. I can't even... we're not going to win this, because I can't get lands. We're too far behind now. I feel like most of the times whenever I have to take a break from a draft event and then come back, the next games are almost always just loss. Very few times have I come back and like won a bunch more after having to take a break and exit arena. and the Framboys. Yeah, hey, I have both our colors. My colors, our colors. We have a couple 2-drops. We will need to draw some more lands. I mean, that was our story of the previous game. We have 17 of them. Up against a Plains, let's just, do you want a hardy veteran here? It can be blocked. Yeah, let's just play this. We'll play our things that can't be blocked. They're Merfolk. It's a Merfolk deck. Do I play the veteran, or do I play... Let's play another thing that can't be blocked. Ooh, +1/+1 and gains menace to another vampire. That's all very fascinating, but you can't block my stuff, which is the most important part. Hey, we're getting lands this time. I made it to 4. Here's a 2/4. Oh, it's only a 2/4 on my turn. Once our opponent's turn, it's just not going to block. Legion Conquistador. Oh, cool. More things that can't block my things. And Skymarch Aspirant. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. Oh, I'm not blocking. Are you blocking? You're not blocking. Okay, nobody's blocking. I have lethal on board. I should probably block that opponent. Or just play more... Yeah, play more 2-power things. I don't know about this attack. I'm gonna take it. Do you have... Ah, you have the Moment of Triumph. I see. I guess that makes that attack pretty good. Okay, so if I attack with all, he does have to block. But then we just die on the backswing. Ah, that Moment of Triumph was so good for him. I could play the Armasaur and not block with anything, and then another pump spell wins for him. If I knew he wasn't going to block. I can't even attack with all these. This thing has Menace. So I could still be dead to an attack all. Because 1, 2, 3... No, I'm not dead to an attack all. But I can't attack with anything. Gaining 2... I'd still have to block 3 things. Yeah, I can't... Guess we're going to do this. Any sort of removal or interaction, and our opponent has it. Yep, that works too. Yep. Had to take a break from the event, come back, and lose. That happens to me far too often. Well... We didn't even get to do any of our fun cards those last 2 games. But, deck seemed, decent enough. It's counting as the Merfolk deck. We never even got to play the Forerunner or the Heralds, which I think that was the other last card in the deck when we couldn't draw that Polyraptor. It was Polyraptor and Forerunner. But, okay. Well, I had a good time with this until the whole power outage in these last couple of... Well, one was a non-game. Anyways, next time, I guess we're going to try drafting vampires. But for now, I'll take my leave.